All right, welcome to week 2, day 2 of the Built to Thrive program. Steve Schmitter back with you again. Today we're going to be working on our stretching and mobility once again. We're going to do a few of the same stretches and mobility movements that we did last week, but we're also going to do a couple new things today as well. Workout should be about the same length, 20-25 minutes or so. We'll get through it. Remember, your mindset should be different on these different days. So the kind of feelings and mindset that you bring to a strength workout will be different than what you bring to this stretching and mobility routine. If you remember last week, I spoke a lot during this routine about breathing, relaxing into the stretch, those types of things. This day should be, you shouldn't be excited. Your nervous system shouldn't be firing and you shouldn't be ready to go like on a strength day or even like a cardio Friday. Okay, so low and slow is kind of the way we want to think about it today. Kind of relaxed, kind of mellow. Don't really push, grunt and squeeze into the stretch. Just kind of, bring the tension into it, relax into the stretches. All right, with that being said, let's get started. We're going to start with our standing pancake again for 1 minute and go. Remember, nice, long, deep breaths. Keep the knees straight. All right, now we're going to spread the legs and go to one side. Can breathe in through your nose and then you can go out through your mouth or out through your nose, either way. A nice deep belly breaths is the way we want to go. Rotate to the other leg. Relax into the stretch. Don't fight it. Just let your body release your muscles. Alright, now we're going to go down to our frog stretch. Feet should be turned out, knees should be out, even with your hips. Elbows on the ground, and you're just going to sit your butt back towards your feet. You should really feel this through the groin. 10 more seconds. All right. Come out of that stretch. Now we're going to our behind the back, elbow to elbow, which we did last week. You're trying to reach behind your back, grab the elbows, and then you're going to pull the shoulders back. You should feel that stretch through the front of your shoulders, through your chest. Okay, remember to sit nice and tall here. You don't want to be slouched over because then that's going to let go of the stretch. You want to think about pulling the shoulders back. Still nice deep belly breaths. Relax into the stretch. Again, if you have any pain in your joints, you want to stop a stretch. You should only feel pain in the belly of your muscles that are being stretched. There's no need to push through joint pain on these days. Just stop that one and wait for the next one. Alright, moving on to our shoulder extension stretch. This is a new one today. You're going to try to touch your pinkies together behind you. Again, roll the shoulder blades back and then scoot your butt down as far as you can into the stretch and just hold it from there. Deep breath. Okay. Push yourself back, let go of that stretch. Now if you have a light dumbbell or a soup can, something like that, remember all I have here is a 3-pound dumbbell. The most I would have anyone do on this is a 5-pound dumbbell. If you need to pause the video and go grab an implement right now, that's fine. We're going to do our Xiaopang forward and backward. Okay. So you'll start the dumbbell in your right hand, left foot forward, right foot back just slightly. We're going to come forward as we turn away from the dumbbell, flip the hand over, turn back towards the dumbbell, and rotate around. So we're going to do 5 of these starting now. This is 1, 2, keep the arm nice and straight, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now we're going to switch to the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, Good. Going back to the right hand, going backwards now. So my palm is still facing forward to start. I'm just going in reverse, okay? I go back, flip it over, and around. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Hands. Same thing in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We're done with our dumbbell. Next thing we're going to do is a kneeling thoracic rotation. This is also for reps instead of time. I'm on all fours, and then I'm going to take one hand, put it behind my head. I'm going to try to touch my elbow to my wrist, and then rotate up and look towards the ceiling as high as I can. Okay? So that's your thoracic rotation. We're going to do 10 on each side. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Next is our kneeling hip flexor stretch. Down on one knee. Reach the opposite foot forward. Drive into the hip. And we're going to hold that for a minute. Go back to your nice, slow, steady breathing into the belly. Relax into the stretch. Fifteen seconds. And switch. Relax into the stretch. Next one, we're going to be kneeling on one leg, other foot flat. So primarily though, my weight is on my foot, this leg here. This knee is just kind of off to the side, more for balance. I mean, there's pressure on it, okay, but not a lot. Mostly here, because my weight being over this leg is what's stretching, okay? We're stretching the back of your calf here. Alright, so you want to try to push your heel to the floor and put as much of your center mass over top of that as possible. And we're just going to hold that for a minute on each side. This one here will help increase your ankle mobility, which can help you with your technique and your depth on things like squats and lunges and whatnot. Alright, go ahead and switch sides. Remember, most of your weight on this foot, that knee's just off to the side for balance. And begin. Nice deep breaths, relax into the stretch. Last stretch of the day, we're going to do a pigeon stretch. So you're, right now my left leg is back behind me, my right knee is bent here, okay, I'm kind of bringing my foot up, and then I'm extending, alright, and then going down to my elbows. So you should really feel this in your hip or your glute med back here on the right side, the leg that's underneath you. Again, if you're feeling any pain in your joints, please stop the stretch and move on. Some people might feel some pain in their knee on this one. If that is you, try adjusting. You can kind of move around a little bit, see if you can get out of that spot where it's painful. If not, again, just skip this one and move on. Alright, go ahead and switch sides. last one of the day. Let's focus on a nice, deep, relaxed breathing. Try to finish in a relaxed state. Alright, that is it for today. So that was our second stretching and mobility workout here on week 2. Again, day 3 will be another day of your cardiovascular work, and then we'll see you here next week for week 3. Great job, keep it up, keep improving, and I'm glad you joined us for the program.